Esther Yu drops huge announcement about HeYu fans can't breathe. It is January 26, 2026, and the Beijing entertainment scene has just been hit by a structural shift. While the drama Speed and Love, Shuanghui, concluded its 29-episode run on ICY just weeks ago on January 4, 2026, the fire between Esther Yu He Yu and HeYu has only intensified. For months, we've tracked the fishy breadcrumbs from the boxing rings of Thailand to the neon streets of Non. But tonight, during a high-stakes press event following the Beijing TV gala, Esther Yu did the unthinkable. She didn't just walk the carpet. She dropped an announcement that has left fans unable to breathe. The distress signal revisited. The truth of December 2024. To understand the weight of today's confession, we have to travel back to the darkest days of production in December 2024. At the time, Esther updated her social media with a sad emoji and a message about facing unfairness and difficulties. The industry rumors were savage. Reports claimed she was tricked into a contract with a B-list co-star, and that the adoptive sibling storyline was causing her immense professional distress. But tonight, Esther set the record straight. Greater than, people thought I was upset because of the script or my partner's status. They didn't realize I was terrified. I was terrified because, for the first time in my career, the acting felt too real. I wasn't just Jungmoo looking for her brother. I was Esther Yu finding her anchor in HeYu. The Thailand packed beyond the March 30 earthquake. The filming of Speed and Love took place between November 2024 and April 2025, with a heavy focus on locations in Thailand. During the minor earthquake that hit their filming region, on March 30, 2025, the public was told everyone was safe. Tonight, Esther revealed what really happened in her trailer that night. You didn't run for the safety zone, she shared, her voice barely a whisper. He ran to me. He stayed with me through every aftershock, holding me and promising that no matter how the ground shook, he wouldn't let go. That night, we stopped being co-stars. We became a team against the world. The Sunlight announcement, January 26, 2026. The climax of the night came when a reporter asked about the sunglasses reflection from the New Year 2026 holiday. Instead of the usual panic delete, Esther smiled a genuine, radiant smile that fans haven't seen since the Love Between Fairy and Devil era. The announcement. She reached out, took HeYu's hand in full view of the cameras, and said, "We spent 2025 protecting a speed and love that was ours alone. But as we enter 2026, I want to say, the navigator has found her home. HeYu isn't just my brother on screen. He is my partner in everything. We aren't hiding behind the industry wall anymore. The sunlight is finally out. The verdict, the fish-he revolution. This isn't just a dating confirmation. It's a total reclamation of her narrative." Esther Yu, the billionaire heiress who has navigated family scandals and acting backlash throughout late 2025, has chosen a love that defies the corporate script. By going public at a major Beijing event, she has effectively neutralized the single status marketing that agencies use to control stars of her caliber. She is choosing her happiness over the billion-dollar brand. What do you think? Was this the hard launch you've been waiting for since the Thailand wrap? Or do you think the agencies will try to spin this as method acting for a potential sequel? Drop your "I can't breathe" reactions in the comments. I'm reading every single one as the servers continue to struggle. And make sure your notifications are on, because HeYu's personal response is expected to drop at midnight. It is January 26, 2026, and the Beijing TV gala after party just became the epicenter of a nuclear launch in the entertainment world, while the industry was busy celebrating the end of the 2025 broadcast cycle. Esther Yu He, the billionaire heiress and former THE9 superstar, stepped to the microphone. She looked directly into the camera. Lenzin dropped the announcement that has effectively frozen every social media feed in Asia. The distress signal reclaimed the truth of 2024. To understand the weight of tonight's revelation, we have to look back at the panic on Weibo in December 2024. You remember when Esther posted that sad emoji and a message about facing unfairness and difficulties during the first few weeks of filming? At the time, the rumors were savage. Reports claimed she was tricked into a contract with the B-list HeYu, and that she was fighting the production team over the adoptive sibling trope. People said she wanted to quit. But tonight, Esther finally told her side of that story. People saw my tears and assumed I was upset because of my partner's status. They didn't realize I was terrified. I was terrified because I realized that for the first time in 10 years, I wasn't just acting. I was falling for a man I was supposed to be leaving behind in the script. The Thailand pact beyond the earthquake. The filming of Speed and Love spanned from November 22, 2024 to April 2, 2025, with a significant and gritty portion shot in Bangkok and rural Thailand. On March 30, 2025, a minor earthquake shook the region. While the official report simply said both stars were safe, Esther shared a detail tonight that has fans in tears. When the tremors hit, HeYu didn't go to the safety assembly point. He broke through his own security to get to my trailer, she revealed. He stayed there through the aftershocks, holding me and telling me that even if the world moved under our feet, he wasn't going anywhere. That night, we stopped being Jongmu and Jin Xiao. We became a team for life. The Sunlight announcement, January 26, 2026. The climax of the night came when a reporter asked about the Sanya mirror. Photos from the 2026 New Year holiday, the ones where a tall man was spotted in her reflection. Instead of the usual panic delete, Esther smiled and took HeYu's hand, their fingers interlaced in a possessive, unmistakable lock. The announcement: we spent 2025 protecting a speed and love that belonged only to us. But as we stand here at the start of 2026, I want the world to know the B-list and A-list labels are dead. The Navigator has found her home. HeYu is my partner, my anchor, and my future. We aren't hiding behind the industry wall anymore. The sunlight is finally real. The verdict: the fish he revolution. This isn't just a dating confirmation. It's a total reclamation of power. Esther Yu, the billionaire heiress who has navigated family scandals and intense acting style, backlash throughout late 2025, has chosen a love that defies every corporate script. By going public at the Beijing TV gala, she has neutralized the single status image marketing that agencies use to control stars of her caliber. She is choosing her happiness over the billion-dollar brand. What do you think? Was this the hard launch you've been waiting for since the Thailand wrap-up? Or do you think the agencies will try to spin this as deep friendship to protect their commercial interests for the 2026 season? Drop your "I can't breathe" reactions in the comments. I'm reading every single one as the servers continue to struggle. And make sure your notifications are on, because the first official couple photos is expected to drop at midnight. Stay obsessed, stay skeptical, and keep watching the reflections. Because tonight, the most beautiful thing in Beijing wasn't the gala trophies, it was the truth that finally came out. From behind the black SUV windows,